Good morning. My name's Doug Forman. I'm one of the pastors here at Breezeport Baptist Church. My wife Michelle and I have raised our family here at the church for the last 27 years. I've been one of the pastors. At the end of this month will be my 18th anniversary, and in September I'll celebrate my 14th anniversary as the lead pastor. So we've had quite a journey here at Breezeport Baptist Church. What is your favorite sport? What is your favorite team? My favorite sport, if I had to pick one, would probably be football, though I'll confess, I don't get to watch any games. I'm just too busy to be able to devote an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is, to watching a game. But when I can watch sports and I can watch football, I always enjoy that. My favorite team growing up, and I guess to be a fan doesn't change with time, was the Denver Broncos. What is your favorite thing about biking? So when the question asks about biking, it's asking about motorcycle riding, not bicycle riding. My favorite thing about riding my motorcycle or biking is that I just get to be in the wind, I get to be on my machine, I get to listen to the sound of the engine and the exhaust, and it makes me focus on what I'm doing. I really can't have my attention focused on riding and navigating turns and watching traffic and all those other things, and thinking about issues and things that I need to deal with here at church. It allows me to disconnect and to focus on something else for a while. And when my wife gets to ride with me, which is always a blessing when she rides, we can be in a group of other motorcycle riders, but because of our headsets, we get to have a private conversation, even though we're in a public activity with potentially a lot of other people. So it's community time, but it also allows us some private time. That's what we really enjoy about riding a motorcycle. If your wardrobe could be only what color, what would it be? Well, I wear a lot of black, but my favorite color is probably blue. So I guess I would say if I had to pick a color, it would be blue, but I have a lot of gray too. Gray's the new beige, and I'm pretty boring, so maybe I got a lot of gray. Let's go with gray. I think gray is probably what I'm wearing a lot of now. You get to go on an all-expense-paid trip anywhere in the world. Where do you go? Anywhere in the world. Where do I go? You know, honestly, this is going to be super boring. I've traveled a lot of places in the world. I've been to Europe. I've been to the Middle East. I've had one trip to Africa. That was incredible. I've been to Haiti. And I haven't been as many places in the United States as I would love to go. I think if I could go one place in the world, all expenses paid, I'd probably love to go to Alaska and see the bears fishing for salmon, go to Denali and see the mountains, go to the ocean and the fjords and the ice falls and all that stuff. I think if there's one place I could go, it would be Alaska. You are given an elephant that you can't sell or give away. What do you do with it? What do I do with it? I ride it to church every day because I only live a quarter mile away from church. It's literally around the corner. I saddle up my elephant, which is far cooler than saddling up a motorcycle, and I ride it to church every day. I gotta believe that, the neighbors are gonna look out their window and everybody's gonna pay attention. When you roll up with an elephant, you're gonna stand out in the crowd. That's what I would do. What is the best crunch level for bacon? Medium crunch level, because I like my bacon, I don't measure it so much on the crunch scale as the grease scale. Sounds super gross to some people, I know, but I like it a little bit flexible, and so that it's still a little bit greasy, not so that all the grease is baked out of it. So medium crunch, medium grease. That's what I'm going with. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Pretty easy. Hard ice cream, cookies and cream, soft ice cream, twist, chocolate and vanilla. So I pick the thing, I find the thing I like, and I stick with it for life. That's the way I am. What part of a triathlon would you be best at? I think the fainting at the end. That's what I would probably excel at that. But out of the 3 legs of a triathlon, I'd probably get farthest on the bicycle. Swimming, I don't think I could complete it. Running, if it allowed me to walk, eventually I'd get done. But biking would be the only thing that would be probably I can't even say respectable, but at least I wouldn't look like an idiot. So that's what I'm gonna go with, is the bicycling. And if you had one utensil to eat with for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? I collect pocket knives, so I've got to go with the knife. I'll cut my food, I can stab it, I can eat it. Soup obviously is going to get challenging, but I'm going to believe that I can just pick up the bowl and eat soup that way. But otherwise, potatoes or whatever, even vegetables, I can kind of just rake it in. I'm going to go, because again, I collect pocket knives, I'm going to go with the knife as my one utensil. Not even a spork. Some people probably would go spork. I'm just gonna go straight knife. And then last one, oh man, why don't you like strawberries? Let me count the ways. Strawberry is actually one of my favorite flavors. That's why I'm so thankful that there are Skittles and Starburst and Kool-Aid, because that's typically where I get most of my fruit intake from. Strawberries, the thing about strawberries that I don't like is that the seeds are on the outside, and for me it's a texture thing, and when I bite into it and I kind of feel those seeds, I just can't do it. I can't do it. But that's, like cherry, love cherry, but when you bite into it and it's hard, and then you bite into it and it squishes, and then there's the juice, there's just too much going on. So there's just a lot going on with fruit, where a Starburst is pretty easy. So that's why I don't like strawberries. The seeds are on the outside, you can't get away from it. So those are my questions. Thanks for watching.